So in our previous video we have done the exercise part 1. Now we are going to do the question paper of NSO 2018 here, and we have also done the theory part that is also there in the channel. You can also watch that through our playlist, or the links are also in the description. Watch those videos before watching this video if you want. Now let us start from question number 1 of this question paper. Refer to the given flowchart. It is an infectious disease. No. X is saying no, whereas Z is saying yes. Now, is it transmitted through a vector? Now, Y is saying yes, it is an infectious disease, but it's not transmitted through any vector. Then Z is saying yes, so Z must be some type of virus or any communicable diseases. Identify X, Y, Z from the correct option. X can be anemia, whereas Z could be plague. That is right. Plague is an infectious disease and it is transmitted to a vector. So they are asking the correct statement. So A is the right answer. Second one is, which part of brain will most likely affect our muscular coordination? So we know that medulla will affect our muscular coordination. Refer to the given flowchart and select the correct statement regarding X, Y and Z. It is a muscle. Yes. It works on our will. Yes. X is saying yes. So that means it must be a skeletal muscle. Okay. Now next one, if you see Y, it is a muscle. Yes. It does not work on our will. It works continuously through our lives. Then it must be a cardiac muscle. Whereas Z, it does not work continuously throughout its life. Then it must be a smooth muscle. X appears to be smooth. This is wrong. Y pumps blood throughout the body. It is right. So B is the right answer. Now let's start for the fourth question. Two friends, Shruti and Surbhi, visited a general doctor physician for their respective deficiency disease. Doctor examined them and prepared a chart as given in the table to record of their illness. So Shruti here is having pain in arms and legs. And they are asking them to consumption of milk and milk products. It might be calcium, but they are also saying it can be fish. She also needs fish and eggs. So it must be vitamin D. And Surbhi is having difficulty in swallowing, and they are asking her to eat more salt or iodine, salt and seafood. So it must be she must have a deficiency of iodine. So now if you see, Shruti has a deficiency of vitamin, whereas Surbhi has a deficiency of mineral. So here D is saying the same facts, so making D the right answer. Now fifth one is saying, refer the given figure, which of the given labeled part is the center of intelligence X and is controlling involuntary actions in our body. Now if you see, what is the center of intelligence? It is the cerebrum, and which controls your involuntary actions. It is R. And what is R? It is, so if you see, R is medulla. So A is the right answer. Refer the given table, and now if they are asking the same question that we saw. Now they are saying scurvy, and they are asking what. They're saying the deficiency disease, then they're saying the vitamin and mineral form which deficiency is having, and next one they're saying what to take more, and scurvy, and they're asking the deficiency disease is scurvy. They're telling to eat citrus fruit. So here P must be vitamin C. Now deficiency disease is unknown. The deficiency vitamin is vitamin A, and they are asking to take more green leafy vegetables. So it must be night blindness, where you can't see well in dim light. Next one is R, goiter. Lacking of vitamin and mineral is unknown, and they are saying to eat more seafood. So if you have goiter, if you don't eat well iodine or salt, if you don't have well iodine, so it must be mineral iodine. Now if you see here, they are saying T is vitamin B, which is wrong, and they are saying in B they are saying P is vitamin C, which is correct. Q is night blindness, which is again correct, and R is iodine, which is again correct. So B is the right answer. Refer the given relationship and select the option which directly identifies X. Hinge joint, elbow, gilding joint, X. So they are saying in this, if you see the first one, they are saying hinge joint. They are telling the name of the joint, and they are going to tell where that joint is found. Where is a gliding joint found? It is found in the wrist, and so A is the right answer. They have categorized diseases on basis of pathogens and made 3 groups of 3 diseases each. By mistake, she put 1 wrong disease in each group. Identify the odd member and select the correct option. Group 1, tuberculosis, malaria, tetanus. Group 2, dengue, measles, filariasis. Next, group 3, kala azar, typhoid, sleeping sickness. Now, if you see in group 1, tuberculosis and tetanus are the are relatable, whereas malaria is caused by insect, whereas tuberculosis and tetanus are not caused by insect. So it must be changed by typhoid. And also in another way, if you see, tuberculosis, tetanus and tuberculosis and tetanus are bacterial diseases, whereas malaria is protozoa. Now if you see typhoid is also caused by bacteria, so tuberculosis, typhoid and tetanus are the type of should be in group 1. So A is the right answer. That's saying to interchange it with the other one. Now next one, let's see the 9th one. Which of the following regulates blood pressure and flow in our body? Now if you see, P is cerebrum, Q is cerebellum, and R is medulla, and S is pons. Which of the following regulates blood pressure and flow in our body? We know that medulla regulates blood pressure and flow in our body. So R is the right answer. Now if you see the 10th one, match the column 1 nutrition with column 2 function and column 3 deficiency symptom. Now when you match this, vitamin C, you need vitamin C to keep your gums healthy. So P is to 3 and B. Now let's color code this. P is to 3 and to B. Yeah. Next, iodine. Where do you find iodine? So why do you need iodine? For a normal functioning of thyroid glands. And what will happen if you don't have enough iodine? Goiter. Next one is R, which is iron. What type of deficiency disease will you have? If you have less iron, you will have anemia. And why do you need iron? To hemoglobin formation. And S is vitamin A. Why will you need vitamin A? For normal vision. And what will happen if you don't have vitamin A? Night blindness. So P is to 3 is to B, which is correct. Q is to 1 is to C, correct. Now R is to 4. R is to 4 to A, that is also correct. S is to 2 and 2 is to B, that is also correct. So A is the right answer. 11th one is refer the given classification table and select the correct option. Types of joint, it's saying the joint present next one is joint present in the upper and lower joint, which is the ball and socket joint, the joint present between the carpals. Now if you see, the joint between carpals are gliding joint, and the joint present in the first two vertebrae of the spine is pivot joint. So X could be hinge joint, correct, whereas Z could be pivot joint. So A is the right answer. Now let us see 12th one. Identify X, Y, Z from the given figure and select the correct statement regarding them. Now if you see that in the given figure, X is skeletal muscle and Y is smooth muscle and Z is cardiac muscles respectively. So if you see by the fact, Z is attached to the bones, where Z, which is cardiac muscles, is not attached to the bones, whereas X is attached to the bones. So A is the incorrect statement. And if you see B, Y is a voluntary muscle, whereas Z is an involuntary muscle. Y is also an involuntary muscle, so B is also wrong. X is a very strong muscle which works continuously. This is also wrong because it's the cardiac muscle which works continuously. So D, none of this is the right answer. The given diagram shows a section of bone. So so which of the bones does new blood cells are produced? Now if you see here, the R1 is the bone marrow. It is the part of the bone which helps to produce more blood cells. So RC, which is C, is the right answer. Now we are in our last question. Which of the following statements are incorrect in the given figure? So if you see, the parts labeled as P and Q show ball and socket and hinge joint. That is correct. The part labeled as S is a radius bone. So this is also correct. Third one is parts labeled as T and U are metacarpals and carpals respectively. So we know that T and U are not metacarpals and carpals. So D is the wrong answer. The wrong statement, making it the right answer. Now here we have come to the end of the video, and stay tuned for the next video, chapter 3. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.